Think about where you are right now. Your job, your school, the opportunities that came your way, and the ones that never did. Now ask yourself, how much of that was because of you? Your hard work, your choices, your discarded. And then ask yourself, how much of it was already decided before you even started? Because here's the thing nobody really wants to say. There's a wall you can't see, but it's still a wall. And today we're going to talk about what that wall looks like here in the Philippines and how it connects to one of the UN's 17 global goals. Quick context, in 2015, world leaders agreed on 17 Sustainable Development Goals, a shared plan for a better world by 2030. They talk about things like ending poverty, providing clean water, quality education, climate action, reducing inequality. This is episode 4 of the 17, where we take each global goal and make it personal. Because these goals, they're not just about what happens in other countries. They're also about what happens in your barangay, in your city, in your family, diba? So today's goal is SDG 10, or reduced inequalities. By the way, if you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. I run Sustainably Ambitious, a channel for people who want to understand sustainability and not just hear about it. So dito, walang guilt trips, walang lecture, just honest conversations about how the world's biggest challenges connect to our real everyday lives. And yung topic natin for today, this one hits close to home for a lot of us. SDG 10 is about reducing inequality inside countries and between them. We're talking about the gap between the rich and the poor, diba? And equal access to education, jobs, and healthcare. The way where you were born, who your family is, and what school you went to can quietly shape your entire future. And in the Philippines, that gap is one of the widest in the entire region. According to sa World Bank, Philippines has one of the highest income inequality rates in East Asia and the Pacific. Dito sa atin, the poorest 20% of Filipinos earn around 14,000 a month. And yung richest 20% earn around 177,000. So kung i-compute natin siya, parang 12% ang difference. Pero pareho tayo nasa same country. And at the very top, we have the richest Filipinos holding more wealth than the bottom half of the entire population combined. Now, here's the part that's harder to see. If someone put a physical wall in front of you, you know it was there. Nakikita mo siya. So you can push against it or you can try to get around it. Pero if that wall is invisible, wala ka masyadong magagawa, di ba? This wall looks like hindi ka lang maswerte. Kaya ng iba, kaya mo rin yan. Or pag nagtrabaho ka ng nagtrabaho, makakaahon ka rin. Those phrases feel like true. But sometimes they are how inequality hides. Kasi some people are running the same race but with a head start. Kasi they went to better schools, they have better connections, their parents know the right people, or they have a last name that opens doors. And that's not about diskarte. That's about the track you're running on. Let's be more specific because this is where it gets real. Education. Yes, public school is free in the Philippines. Pero here's what data says. Secondary school completion is only 48% for the poorest Filipinos. And ang average is 78%. So it means kids who need school the most are the ones dropping out the most. Why? Because malayo. They can't afford the cost of transportation. Napipressure sila to work early so hindi na lang nagtatapos because they need to help their family immediately. And even if you finish school, which school you went to matters enormously. So the best jobs go to graduates of schools that most Filipinos can't afford. And hindi yan secret dito. That's the system. Jobs and connections. In the Philippines, who you know often matters more than what you know. So, kaya tayo may tinatawag na political dynasties. And then there are family-owned conglomerates. There are networks built over generations. If you weren't born into those circles, you're not just starting behind. You might not even know the game exists. And then there are disasters and geography. When Ondoy hit, when Yolanda hit, when the floods come, every time, who suffers the most? It's not the people living in high-rise condos. It's the people in the lowest lying areas with the least resources to recover. So you see, inequality doesn't just shape how people live, it shapes who survives. So what does this have to do with us? Everything. Because SDG 10 isn't just about the richest families. It's about the stories we tell ourselves about success and failure. It's about asking, why did that person get the opportunity and that person didn't? What would be different if the playing field were actually level? It's about noticing the walls, especially the ones we've gotten used to. Kasi nga, you can't push against a wall you can't see. But once you see it, that changes everything. SDG 10 isn't asking us to feel guilty about what we have. It's not asking us to apologize for working hard. It's asking us to see clearly, to notice who isn't in the room, to support policies and businesses that actually open doors for more people, to stop measuring someone's worth by how far they've come without asking how far they started from. Sustainable development doesn't work if only some people get to develop. It works when everyone has a real shot. And that's not idealism. That's just math. And it starts with seeing what's actually there. So, have you ever hit a wall that other people couldn't see? Or has a door opened for you that you later realized wasn't open for everyone? I hope you will drop it in the comments, diba? This is a good topic for conversation. And if this resonated with you, I hope you will subscribe to this channel because we have 13 more of these conversations to go. 13 more ways the world's biggest goals are actually about your life. So I hope to see you again next week. Again, I'm Jen and this is Sustainably Ambitious. Thank you. Bye.